Noah, maintaining faith when surrounded by opposition. Genesis 6:9. Welcome back to our Genesis series. Today, we're exploring the story of Noah in Genesis 6:9 and what it teaches us about staying faithful when everyone around us is going in a different direction. Have you ever felt like the only one trying to do the right thing? Maybe at work, school, or even in your community? Noah's story speaks directly to anyone who must maintain their faith while surrounded by opposition. Genesis 6 paints a bleak picture of humanity. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth. But then we read, Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. God tells Noah he's going to destroy the earth with a flood and commands him to build an ark to save his family and the animals. Noah obeys, despite having never seen rain before. For decades, Noah builds the ark while his neighbors likely mock him. Finally, the floods come. Noah, his family, and the animals remain safe in the ark for over a year until the waters recede. When they finally leave the ark, God makes a covenant with Noah, promising never again to destroy the earth with a flood. The rainbow becomes the sign of this promise. Noah's story powerfully illustrates how to maintain faith when surrounded by opposition. In the book Ecclesia, reminds us that throughout history, believers have often found themselves as minorities in their cultures. Like Noah, they had to remain faithful when everyone around them was moving in a different direction. When you face pressure to compromise your values, whether from co-workers, friends, or even government policies, remember Noah. He stood alone for decades, yet remained steadfast. Notice that Noah didn't just believe differently, he acted differently. His faith wasn't just private opinion. It shaped his actions even when those actions seemed foolish to others. Building an ark on dry land wasn't just unusual, it was ridiculous by human standards. This story is especially relevant for believers living in places where Christianity is unpopular or even persecuted. When you feel isolated in your faith, remember you're not the first to walk this path. Noah faced an entire world that had turned away from God, yet he remained faithful. Noah's example also teaches us about patience in difficult circumstances. He didn't see immediate results from his obedience. For decades, he worked on the ark with no sign of rain. Similarly, our faithfulness may not produce immediate visible results, but God sees and honors our obedience over the long term. Noah's story encourages us that we can maintain our faith even when everyone around us is going in a different direction. One person's faithfulness matters, even when it seems insignificant against the tide of popular opinion. Next time, we'll explore the Tower of Babel and what it teaches us about the proper limits of human authority. Until then, remember that you don't need a crowd to be faithful. Sometimes, like Noah, your obedience may make you stand out rather than fit in, and that's exactly as it should be. Before you go, I have something special for you. Click the link below to receive your free Ecclesia Bible Study Guide and learn how to apply these biblical principles in your own life.